Let's keep it going. Give it up for Erik Pugmire.
Wow, that's loud taking it off. Dallin, I'm glad I went right after you because I have a few things to say to you. I met my wife on Facebook. It works. It works, guys. My wife commented on a picture of me and a girl who I had just broken up with. And the girl was very upset. She asked, "Hey, you're dating Erik. Cool." She responded back, "No, I'm not." I responded, "No, she's not. What's your name?" So, it works. Those of you guys looking for Facebook. How many married couples do we have out here? Sweet. Any engaged? Incredible small majority. That's great. And singles. All right. I would say that the majority of us here, of you guys are single. I'm not single. Let me tell you a few things about marriage. Marriage is a fun thing, okay? How many guys out here think they're pretty confident?
Yes!
Yeah. I don't know who it was, but I heard it over there. Yeah. You gotta be confident, right? Especially if you're gonna get a lady. When I met my wife, you better believe I felt like I was the biggest pimp in the world. I felt like I was on top of my game at all times, every time I was around her. And I feel like I made her work for it. I'm gonna tell you what, she's getting me back now. I have to work for it every single day. There is a very funny thing about confidence in marriage, okay? When you first get married, you go on your honeymoon and it's all great, and you have these expectations of the way things are gonna be, right? We've all got expectations, right? No?
Yes.
Come on. Okay, yeah. I did. Well, anyway, honeymoon was great. Went to Mexico. It was awesome. We get back and realize me and my wife don't really know each other. We don't know what it's like to live with a member of the opposite sex all the time. It's kind of a difficult thing, guys. I don't leave the toilet seat down all the time. That kind of seems to irritate. Another thing, I don't shut the bathroom door. I don't know why, but that's a very, very upsetting thing. My wife has all the doors shut. All of them. And so that took a little while to get used to that one. My wife doesn't cook. I don't cook. So if you were to ask us what we eat, we don't know what we eat. Rick Hale and Taryn are my cousins, right?
Yes!
And we've gone to eat with them a few times, and they ask us, "So, what do you guys do for dinner? Like, what do you guys do?" Or we just kind of look at each other and say, Campbell's soup? We have no idea. So that's a little hurdle you got to jump over. And so normally you'd hear a guy come over and say, ladies, learn how to cook, but no, guys, learn how to not eat. That's what I'm going to tell you. Just learn how to not eat. The other thing is, this is the funny thing about confidence. With me and my wife, we had a very funny relationship. We would do nothing but bicker with each other all the time, and that was how we found out we loved each other, because we loved fighting. It was a blast. But the other thing that my wife told me later on is that she liked it because I was one cocky fool. And I felt like I could get anybody at any time. Obviously not true. But she liked that I thought that. Well, once we get married, you don't want to do that anymore, obviously. You just kind of sit back and say, I got it. No need anymore. I'm going to sit back on my couch, I'm going to watch ESPN, play some Xbox, go hang out with the boys every once in a while, maybe go play some basketball or something. No, guys, it's not that way. At all. You don't get to watch ESPN whenever you want. You got to watch Lifetime every once in a while. You got to get used to One Tree Hill. I'm glad you already are. That's you're a step ahead. You may not think you're very far, but you're there, Dallin. You're getting there. You got some things you got to learn. There are some certain things you got to learn, that's for sure. One thing that's also very funny is your sensitivity seems to become very heightened. Very heightened. Honey, why didn't you close the bathroom door? And then you do this. I didn't know I was supposed to. Honey, I've told you to shut the bathroom door now for 3 months straight. We've been married. Baby, I have never shut the bathroom door in my life, and this was my house before you came here. And then suddenly it goes, woo! And then everything is a dagger. Every little thing you say is a little dagger, and the whole rest of the night you just keep going, yeah, well, what about this? What about this? How come you didn't do the dishes? You know, stuff like that. And it doesn't always end up the way you think it does. Okay, sometimes it takes a little bit of work. Mostly on my part. Saying, babe, I'm sorry. I really messed up. Yeah, you're right, you did. You better learn how to fix that. And then, you just kind of cower down and say, honey, I'm so sorry. I really didn't mean to do it. And then out comes the backhand. And that doesn't happen. I mean, at least I hope it doesn't happen to you guys. I know that my wife's probably incredibly embarrassed right now, but I love her to death. She and I have a great time. Last night we spent a very good time at Serrano's. I had an amazing chicken breast. It was fantastic. If you ever go, get the Pollo Serrano. It is fantastic. Paul, my waiter, he was very impressed with how much I liked it. That's just for your information. There's no point to that at all. Another thing, how many people here work in the corporate world? Oh,
The old guy.
the old guys. All right. I'm one of you. I work for Charles Schwab, so if you guys ever see this commercial say talk to Chuck, you're talking to me. Give him a call. Maybe sometime we'll chat. Doesn't have to be about money, just for fun. The funny thing about the corporate world is everybody there thinks that they know you, or they try and act like they know you, right? Oh, hey, how you doing? How's your, my wife? Yeah, how's your wife? It's kind of weird because they feel like they have to build this team feeling, like everyone's going for the same goal and stuff. There's a very funny thing about the corporate world, and maybe this is also, how many people are in school? Everyone here's going to college. Okay, yeah, maybe we can make this work. I'm going to talk actually about bathroom etiquette. I know that's probably going to be a weird thing. The word poop might fly out there, so just be prepared for that. On my breaks at work, you get 15-minute breaks, right? I maximize my bathroom breaks so they don't count against my 15-minute breaks, okay? So when I'm going to the bathroom, I'm going. And it's not exactly because I've actually got to go to the bathroom. Sometimes I sit down and I read ESPN on the toilet. Or I play Tetris. Or something just to get my mind off of talking about money, just something. And so I'll be sitting in my stall and, just kind of minding my own business. And it's the funniest thing because with most guys, they, maybe outside of the bathroom, we all joke about, yeah, you fart real loud. Maybe you joke around the girls, but oh my gosh, man, the three of us were all lined up, just seeing how far we could all pee, things like that. In the bathroom, we don't do that. It's probably much like a ladies' bathroom. We tend to not talk to each other, and we certainly don't look at each other. That's weird. If a guy walks into the bathroom and says, "Hey, how are you doing?" You look at him and you say, "See ya," and you leave. You don't want to be in that bathroom at the same time. That's funky. So, like I say, I'm sitting here. My own business, and sometimes you get those guys that fly in that are going, and then you just the loudest sigh of relief. You just go, wow, man, you were struggling. You're just really fighting there. And then you think about how much pain that guy was going through. How hard was he working to make it to the bathroom in time? And what was he doing that made him hold that long to go to the bathroom? What was causing him to hold? There can't be anything that good. Nothing can be that worth it. I mean, nothing. I don't know. Maybe there's a few things, but I certainly can't see them. I'm going to kind of wrap this up by just saying, you guys need to get married if you're not. And go to the bathroom or a corporate bathroom. Just to experience those things. Those are lifetime experiences you may not ever get again. You want to make sure you experience those types of things, right? Yeah. Thanks, Dallin. You got to. That's it.